Hey, I'm Heavy T. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing fried rice. We're going to do fried rice with some vegetables, some aromatics like some onions and garlic. Kind of like what you see at the fancy steakhouses, but not quite with as much showmanship. Why? Because I'm not that good at my teppanyaki skills yet. I'm getting there, trying to anyway, practicing a little bit here and there. Alright, so what we got to do is go through our ingredients list, and we're going to go through the tools we're going to use to do this cook. First off, we have to have some rice. This is our rice right here. We shed some light on that subject right there. That's some rice. That's my day old regular brown long grain rice. Moving up on the table, we have onion, finely chopped. Some mixed vegetables. That's going to be carrots, snow peas, broccoli, and water chestnuts. And I've got some beef steaks right here. Some flat, thinly sliced beef. It's been marinated in the teriyaki sauce and rice wine vinegar overnight. What else we got? We got some ground ginger there. We've got some minced garlic. That's already been minced. Teriyaki sauce, some light soy sauce, sesame seed oil. And we have some rice wine vinegar. All natural. Let's talk about our tools. Of course, we have the big, beautiful 36-inch Blackstone Griddle Grill. We have a knife because we got to do some slicing here. Beautiful knife. Picked it up at the Wally World. It's called Time and Table. It's a really nice, good slicing, well-balanced knife. We got, of course, our Blackstone Griddle spatulas. We've got a scraper. We got another scraper down here. We got another bottle of oil. And we got some water. And one of the ingredients I forgot to talk about was an egg. Yes, an egg. You need an egg with fried rice. All right, our grill's got good and hot, and we're going to use some sesame seed oil. Sesame seed oil has a specific flavor profile and a good smoke point on it. I'm just going to hit that oil right there, just like that. I'm going to move it around with my spatulas. You can already start to smell it. That good seed oil smell. You see that good smoke right there? We're going to go ahead and get our onions on it. We start with aromatics to kind of break it up and make sure we infuse the flavor of whatever we're cooking with those aromatics. And along with that, we're going to hit it with the minced garlic. Minced garlic there. Ooh, it's smelling good. You may have been smell-o-vision. I will do this cook again as soon as I can get that smell into your home, or on your laptop, or on your phone, or whatever you're watching this on today. Gonna get that good flat in a good spot. Not too much movement around right just yet. Make sure we got that there. Alright, so now while that's starting, let's talk about the beer. No, you don't need beer for the cook, you need beer for the cook. So today I'm drinking Creature Comforts Tropicalia. It's a good blood orange IPA. They make it right up the road in Athens, Georgia. It's some good stuff. But that's my beer for the cook. Mixing this stuff around, make sure it gets all good. See all this gooey stuff? This gooey stuff right here on the grill? I'm moving around with the spatula there. You want to scrape that and get it in there. That is your ticket to ride on the Flavor Railroad. Sometimes I just like to give this a little. So I wasn't good at the teppanyaki stuff yet. That's what I meant. I ain't good at that scrape yet. Not with these spatulas. All right, that's starting to get there. That's getting there. I don't want to burn that garlic. It's important not to burn your garlic. So I'm gonna move it over here to the low side where I've got it kind of low. Get enough oil in there and on there to keep it going nice. I'm just pulling some of that oil back into it. See, it's cold outside, so I'm wearing the jacket. I should probably have a hoodie on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these vegetables here, the broccoli, the carrots, the water chestnuts, the snow peas. I'm going to add that in right on top, just like this right here. Mix it up just a little bit. And these are frozen. This is a mix that comes in a bag. You get the freezer section at your local grocery store. So, oh, that's going to be delicious right there. So one of the things we need to do is we need to steam this. Remember, this is a fast cook. Like all cooks on a Blackstone or any kind of griddle, it's going to be pretty fast. So what I'm going to do is I've got this giant steam pan here. I've got the giant steam pan, the basting lid that can go all the way across. I don't want to use that. Not for this little bit of stuff. Mostly because I want to keep that heat. I want to keep that heat right here. So all I'm going to do is use one of these. This is a half steam pan. You can pick these guys up at like Sam's, a whole stack of them for like $8. And that's really all you need. However, I am going to take a little bit of water here. This is where I get fussed at by some folks. But I like those vegetables good and wilted. So I'm just going to lift that lid up, get a little water in there, and let it roll out. So while we're doing that, I want you to look around. If you watched my last video, I said we're going to do some improvements. Go ahead and pan over here to the truck. I've got the truck backed up to the porch, and we're getting rid of this old grill. It's been a good one, but it has had its day. It is time for it to go. It has been replaced by the Blackstone. The Blackstone is up here by the rail. You can see I've used my rail to keep all my good stuff up here. Now I wonder if this is steamed out yet. I wonder if it's steamed out yet. Let's find out. Alright, those carrots are starting to get tender. They're not quite there yet. Just do need to flip that over a little bit so nothing burns. Now, once it gets almost there, it's going to get almost there, almost cooked. I'm going to get that back squared up. Clean the spatula back off. Put my lid back on. It's a little warm. It's not too terribly bad. I can live with it. Hit it with a little bit more water. Help those. Help drive that steam bus out. We can see that steam coming up now real good out from under the lid. That steam going all the way up under the lid there. I'm going to clean my griddle top off again. All that stuff that's left over from that vegetable cook there. And we're going to get to the rice next. I'm going to add a few things, and we're going to get to the rice, that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rice over there. You don't have to use day-old rice. I prefer to use day-old rice. I actually didn't get to cook this yesterday. But you can see how loose it is. It's not very stiff. And it's not overly fluffy. It's not watered down rice. I throw this in the pressure cooker, 2.5 cups of rice with 2.5 cups of water. And put it on the pressure cooker on high, that Pioneer Woman pressure cooker. I put it in there on high for about 4 minutes and let it cook. And just let it naturally vent for about 20. And that's what I got there, is some good rice. And then let it sit open for about 2 hours, stirring it occasionally while it's open and cool. As it's cool, and it helps dry it out a little bit. So by now our vegetables should be good and steamed up. Yeah, those carrots are starting to get more tender now. If you can take a carrot and you pull it out with your spatula and just do it with a finger. Just cut it with a finger. This is not quite there yet. It's almost there. So by the time, I'm going to lid this again. Hit it with a little bit more water. Help that steam, let that steam help cook it out good. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get this rice on the griddle and get ready to cook everything else. I'm gonna come back over here and grab this sesame seed oil. Sesame seed oil for Asian dishes is awesome. This stuff really gives that flavor that we're familiar with when we go out to the Chinese restaurant or the Japanese steakhouse or wherever we're going. Woo, you smell it? You smell that? That's some good stuff right there. It smells like roasted peanuts almost. I'm just gonna take this whole thing and dump it right there in the middle. Kaboom, baby. Scrape it out. Scrape all that good rice out right there. I'm gonna dump it all out right here in the middle. It don't take rice long to cook. It doesn't take rice long to cook at all. What makes this rice so good is the stuff we're gonna put into it. We gotta bring the heat to it. We're gonna have a lot of heat on it. We're gonna mix these vegetables in with it. We're gonna cook this meat over here too. I'm gonna go ahead and get the meat on the griddle. Get that meat right there. Boom! Boom! I'm gonna go ahead and dump that sauce right there in there. Get everything all good and steamy. Alrighty. You're doing this for the first time. Be careful and make sure you move your rice around a good bit, because you don't see that darkness right there coming in already. We don't want that rice to stick too much. We want it to stick a little bit, but not too much. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pile this up. These guys are getting in the way, so I'll pick them guys up later. It's kind of my double purpose scrapers and my scrapers and wind guards combo there. Alright. Now let's talk about some more good stuff, some of that good seasoning stuff. You notice I ain't using no powdered seasonings. I ain't using nothing like that. I'm going to hit this with a little bit of rice wine vinegar. Rice wine vinegar is going to give it that weird flavor. It's going to give it a different flavor. I'm going to hit it with some soy sauce right here. This is just some light soy sauce. It's going to help it give it that great fried rice coloring. This is the sprinkler that I'm going to use. This is just ground ginger. You can use fresh ground ginger if you want. I like ginger on mine. I like a lot of ginger. So, boop, there we go. There's a lot of ginger. Now it's really starting to smell good, isn't it, Jacob?
Sure is.
All right, and our meat should be about ready. Yeah, but our meat's ready. Let me start chopping that up. Where's that knife at? There's that knife. There's that time knife I needed. See, I'm just taking and slicing right here on the griddle. I'm not getting fancy with it. I'm not trying to get fancy with it. Just slicing pretty well. And you got to kind of fight through that steam there a little bit. And thank you, Jacob. The light really helps. So we're doing a beef fried rice. I'll be combining this all together. You're going to see it all together here in just a minute. Anything I missed there. And missed these little spots here and there. Woo! It's smelling really good. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and start moving this beef over here to the rice. I'm going to go ahead and kill my heat, because I just need to kill my heat at this point. At least on that side. My vegetables still got heat on them, but it's very low. There we go. Take them aromatics and them vegetables, throw them in there. They're good and soft now. Gotta chop some of that broccoli up. Hit the snow peas good. Whoop, I missed a piece of steak. Gotta pull that guy out. Whoop, look at that. Just cut it with my scraping tool there. There we go. Get some of that good stuff right there off that grill. So just scrape it out. Get it in there. All right, and what are we missing, Jacob? What are we missing?
The egg.
That's right.
The egg.
Now, some people do their egg one way. I do mine just like this here. Where's my trash bucket? There's my trash bucket. It's important to have a trash bucket. Chop that egg up, scramble it up good, and then start mixing it in while it's still a little loose and running. You got plenty of heat in the griddle. Mix all this rice up with it. Don't sling it all the way across the grill. That's not exactly the best thing to do. I'm going to kill my grill, kill my heat now, all the way across the board. Keep that light on the griddle, though.
Okay.
You're doing great. You're doing great. All right, so the heat's filled. I'm gonna take this rice, dump it in this here pan. Missed a piece of meat. That's definitely gonna go in there. So how long has this took so far there, Jacob?
17 minutes.
17 minutes. 17 minutes and we're pulling it off the griddle to take it in. We got a little bit of cleanup to do. That'll take me about 5 minutes. Y'all see me do cleanup on the last cook. I ain't gonna bore you with that. Other news, since we're out here talking about it, I've got some editing software that's downloading now to my computer. Hopefully this cook will probably not get that editing software used, so you won't see fancy words and stuff up on the screen. Blackstone, Assassin Smoker Grills, y'all Pioneer Woman crock pot, or not crock pot, the Pioneer Woman Instapot pressure cooker. Those are all great items to have on hand. So we're going to put this on the table and go eat now. Remember, this is Cooking with Heavy T. Hit that like button and smash the subscribe. See y'all next time.